Before we dive in, make sure to hit subscribe to Farm Logic because the secrets we're about to uncover are transforming gardens around the world, and you won't want to miss a single tip. You may think cardboard belongs in recycling bins or as packaging, but gardeners have discovered something remarkable. Cardboard is a secret weapon for soil health, moisture retention, and weed control. The reason so many gardeners are hoarding it might surprise you. It's not just cheap or readily available. It's a tool that interacts with your soil in ways that synthetic mulches or fertilizers simply can't replicate. Whether you're growing vegetables, herbs, or flowers, understanding how to harness cardboard can dramatically improve your garden's productivity and resilience. Why cardboard is more than just paper in disguise. At first glance, cardboard looks ordinary, brown, corrugated, and easily torn. But under that unassuming surface lies a structure that makes it perfect for gardeners. Cardboard is made primarily of cellulose and lignin, the same compounds that make plants strong and resilient. When placed on soil, it slowly breaks down, feeding beneficial microorganisms and earthworms. This natural decomposition, really enhances soil structure, aeration, and nutrient availability over time. For practical application, gardeners often lay cardboard over garden beds, overlapping the edges to cover bare soil completely. Once watered, it becomes a mat that suppresses weeds while gradually enriching the soil beneath. How cardboard suppresses weeds better than almost any mulch. Weeds are the gardener's constant adversary, and, traditional plastic sheets or chemical herbicides have their drawbacks. Cardboard works differently. It blocks sunlight, which prevents weed seeds from germinating, yet it doesn't suffocate the soil. Its porous nature actually allows air and water to reach the soil, while those light-blocking layers stop weeds before they even have a chance to start. This creates, an almost invisible shield that doesn't require any chemicals at all. For gardeners looking to give this a try, the key is layering just 1 or 2 sheets of cardboard, trimmed to size and laid flat on the soil. Then you weigh it down with straw, compost, or even rocks. Over time, the cardboard softens, breaks down, and the weeds stay suppressed, leaving your soil all ready for planting. One of the most overlooked benefits of cardboard is its role in feeding beneficial soil organisms. Earthworms, fungi, and bacteria, they just thrive on decomposing cellulose. As cardboard breaks down, it releases nutrients slowly, helping plants grow stronger without synthetic fertilizers. Additionally, this decomposition improves soil structure, allowing water to penetrate deeper and roots to grow freely. In practice, gardeners can layer cardboard with compost or garden clippings, creating what's called a sheet mulch or lasagna bed. Over a few months, this transforms bare soil into a rich, sponge-like medium that retains moisture and resists erosion. So, let's talk about how cardboard helps conserve water in any climate. Water conservation is really critical for gardeners, especially if you're in one of those dry regions or dealing with summer droughts. Cardboard acts as a natural moisture barrier, reducing evaporation from the soil surface while still allowing water to penetrate. It's pretty neat how it works, honestly. This keeps soil consistently damp, which means you won't have to water as often, and your plants get a stable environment to really thrive in. That's a win-win if you ask me. To apply this, just place cardboard in walkways between rows or around perennials, then cover it all up with organic mulch. This locks in moisture and, really helps protect against wind drying. Even small cardboard sheets placed around seedlings can, honestly, make a noticeable difference in survival rates and growth. Why is cardboard so cost-effective and sustainable? Well, unlike synthetic mulches, fertilizers, or weed barriers, cardboard is often free, recyclable, and widely available. That's a big win for both your wallet and the environment. Using it in the garden is not just effective, it's sustainable. By repurposing boxes from deliveries, you reduce waste while simultaneously building better soil. This dual benefit is why so many gardeners are hoarding cardboard. Its long-term impact on soil health far outweighs the minimal effort required to collect, cut, and lay it. A simple step for modern gardeners is to keep a box in a dry, accessible space, flatten it when not in use, and remove any tape or labels before application to avoid unwanted chemicals. So, let's talk about how you can combine cardboard with other garden practices for, well, maximum effect. Now, cardboard isn't a silver bullet, but it sure does complement other natural gardening methods. When you layer cardboard under compost, straw, or mulch, you really magnify its benefits. Weeds get suppressed, water is conserved, and, at the same time, soil life is nourished. Oh, and here's another tip. Cardboard can also be used for pathways between your beds, which helps reduce mud and keeps erosion in check. Another tip is to wet the cardboard before placing mulch on top. It softens quickly, conforms to the soil, and begins the decomposition process immediately. You know, these small adjustments really do make cardboard a versatile, high-impact addition to any garden. The rise of cardboard in gardening is more than just a trend. It's actually a revival of natural, sustainable practices that feed the soil, conserve water, and reduce labor, all while keeping those pesky weeds at bay. By understanding the chemistry, structure, and ecological benefits of this humble material, gardeners can, well, transform their plots into more productive, resilient, and sustainable spaces. If you value insights like these and want more practical advice for maximizing your garden's potential, go ahead and subscribe to Farm Logic and, share this video with fellow gardening enthusiasts. Cardboard may seem simple, but in the right hands, it becomes one of the most powerful tools for growing thriving, long-lasting gardens.